Hey there, my Stampin' friends. Happy Wednesday, everybody. Hopefully, some of you guys are going to come on and join me live here in my studio. So, if you are with me, give me a like or a love, give me a comment, say hello. I'm a little concerned because last time my comments died. I was seeing everybody commenting and talking, and then all of a sudden I had no comments. That just made me feel sad and lonely, and I got scared a little bit. But you guys were there. I totally saw them after I ended the live. So let's hope that does not happen today. So welcome, everybody. Hey, Lori, good to see you. Thanks so much for stopping in and sharing my video. So I want to make sure we'll do a little housekeeping while we have some friends coming on. And today's the last day for my exclusive 15% off sale. So if you guys love Stampin' Storage like I do, this is a special sale. It is not for everybody. It's an affiliate sale, if that's making sense. So I'm an affiliate with them. I've been using Stampin' Storage for years. I love myself some organization, and they are the best. They are the best. And that does not mean I'm trying to downplay what Stampin' Up has, because it works a little bit differently. So you might like the Stampin' Up storage that we have for ink pads and blends and punches and that type of thing. But this one goes a little above and beyond. And I like the fact that it is wooden. And it's a U.S. company. It started in their garage because his wife was a stamper and needed storage. I love that. Anyway, today's the last day, 15% off store-wide. You do need to use my affiliate code, which I will put in the link after this video is over. You can find my affiliate code, and then you'll use just for you 22 whenever you check out. 15% off store-wide. One of the things I'm asked about a lot, there's two things. Do I have both of them here? I don't. Let me grab one of them. Hold, please. Okay, so most of my storage you guys can't see because it's in my studio, right? I have the ink pad holder, I have the blends holder, I have the 6x6 paper storage, I have 8.5 by 11 paper storage, I have ribbon storage, I have punch storage. Didn't I tell you I love Stampin' Storage? But this is what you guys see a lot. And these are the sleeves with the magnets in them. Okay. So I love these. Love them, love them, love them. So this is a big die set. So there's 2 magnets in the sleeve. They do come with labels. You can put your labels here for easy peasy finding. Oh my gosh, Susie. Do I need to talk louder, Susie, if you're under the dryer? I can talk really, really loud for you. I think that's awesome. Oh my gosh, everybody's popping on. I love it. Hello, friends. So this is something that I use a lot of. You can get different sized magnets, and this works for a lot of different stamp companies. So if you guys aren't just Stampin' Up people and you have things from other companies, you can totally get that. But these are a good, solid magnet. So I got tired of dumpster diving and having to find my dies that stayed on a piece of paper and went in the trash, or slipped off or fell out of the plastic sleeve they come in. So I grabbed these, love them. But these are for my dies that are kind of used, not tied to a stamp set, if that makes sense. So like my circles and my stitch shapes and different things like that, the ones that I tend to not be tied to a particular stamp set, I keep them in the sleeves, and I have the craft crates. Those are Stampin' Storage as well. So all of these fit in a craft crate, and I can just file right through them and find the ones that I like. Then I'm asked about these a lot. This is a clear stamp case. This is not Stampin' Up stamp case, but when you open it up, it has clips here, and it will hold your magnets. So if I have dies that are tied to the stamp set and I want to keep them together, then I put them in these cases. So you can buy this case, and it does come with one magnet. Okay. So it will slide your magnets right in there. So it does come with one magnet. And then you take your Stampin' Up case and you pull this out and slide it in to the new one. Okay, so that's the Stampin' Storage one. I get asked about that one a lot, and I really do love the fact that it keeps my magnet from flipping and flopping when I'm opening and shutting my case. So makes sense, everybody? Anybody have any other questions about Stampin' Storage? Yeah, you're going to check it out today. I love that. Let's see what else we have. Summer school. We're winding down, you guys. Summer school's almost over. So summer school's been running all of June, July, and August. So if you guys are on with me with my videos, comment here. That's all you have to do. Raise your hand, say that you're here. Your name will go into the bucket for a drawing. And at the end of the summer, I'm going to give away 2 $25 shopping sprees. The other thing I wanted to let you guys know about, looky here, a little sneaky peeky on those upcoming holiday paper pumpkins. So this is October's. This is going to be a fall Halloween treat box. You can get this one now, subscription or prepaid. So, yep, everybody's here. I love it. Hey, guys. Hey, Tamra. Hey, Tisha. Yay, Susie. Love it. Susie says she got some of these stamp cases and magnets. Game changer. Absolutely. Absolutely a game changer. Then what I do, so obviously I have taken my stamps out of the Stampin' Up case, use the Stampin' Storage case, and then I use the Stampin' Up case for my chamois. Yay. Upcycle. All right, so back to Paper Pumpkin. This is probably October. This will probably be November. So we've got holiday coming. Aren't they cute? Look at the little Santa hat. These are the sneak peek of the boxes. So the boxes are stinking cute. So if you're not sure about Paper Pumpkin or you want some more information, hit me up. I am happy to talk to you about that. One real quick note before we get to stamping with our Lighthouse Point is we are still in celebration all the way through August 31st. So if you're considering doing a prepaid Paper Pumpkin subscription, if you do that before the end of August, you get to pick free celebration items. So win, 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 win. All righty. So this one is something that had not gotten much love in my studio. And how can we have that? So I pulled it out and we actually use this as a optional class at our last Pampered Stamper retreat, my friend Connie and I, and this was her optional class. I'm going to tell you more about that optional class a little bit later. Good morning, Glory. Hey, Deb. But I hadn't really given it much love. And, you know, let's be honest, how many Lighthouse stamps do we have? I think I have 3. This would be my 3rd one. So I kind of was like, do I need more Lighthouse stamps? And what's the answer, friends? Yes, I do. I need more Lighthouse stamps. I love the sentiments and I love that big old mama right there, that build a lighthouse. And we're going to build a lighthouse today with that. So let's get crack-a-lack in here. And we're going to start off easy. Sorry, I tend to talk when I turn around and then you guys can't hear me. Let me get all my goods. And let's hope I have everything that I need to create this gorgeous card. So here we are. Here is our card that we're going to create. Super simple. Love the colors with some Night of Navy and Crumb Cake. So let's fold our card in half for our base. And as always, dimensions will go in the description. Good morning, Patty. Good morning, Shannon. That way, if you guys want to make these cards at home, you can just hit up the description and you'll see those dimensions in there. So we're going to start off with a piece of Night of Navy Designer Series paper. This is from our 6x6 packs, right? There's the flowers on one side, stripes on the other. And we'll add that to a layer of Night of Navy, just so we have a little bit showing here on the edges. And then we'll add that to our card base. So I've got 3 cards to share with you guys today. So hopefully you have a little time to hang out with me. I want to make sure I'm hanging out with you guys today because I'm getting ready to head to New Orleans tomorrow. Cannot wait. I should be live next week without any problems, barring everything goes okay. Because next week should be Wow Wednesday. It is the last Wednesday of the month. So here I have a piece of white that I cut out with the stylish shapes. And I do want to have a piece of DSP here, or sorry, scrap paper to stamp on. So we're going to start off with this long skinny lighthouse and some Night of Navy. So I'm going to ink that up, and then I'm going to stamp it off one time just so that I get a shade lighter. So I'm going to stamp that off, and then we're going to stamp that lighthouse right here. So it's one shade lighter with that Night of Navy. I love that look. You almost get two shades with one ink pad. Next, we have some stripes. So we're going to add those navy stripes to our lighthouse here. And let's hope I can see through. Sometimes it's tricky when you're trying to do this on camera. Not too shabby, Brechbill. You must have your glasses on today. Why, yes, I do. Alrighty, now we're going to grab some Daffodil Delight, and that's going to be our beacon. So this light is shining. This lighthouse is working it. Alrighty, so we've got our light there. Now I want to make sure that we have some light in the windows too. So I have my Daffodil blend, and we're just going to add some light in those windows. Then we can add this to our card. There we are. And I'm going to add it flat because I want to put dimensionals on the sentiment. So we've got our lighthouse hanging out right here. This little die I pre-cut ahead of time. That is from the Lighthouse dies as well. You get two shapes, a big and a small. And we're going to do Sending You Love and Light. Now, what I'm going to do, because sometimes for me, white on white does not work. So I'm going to scooch this down a little bit so that I can see where to put my sentiment. If you guys are bifocal babes, you might know what I'm talking about. Because if I have this, which I can't even pick it up. If I have that laying there, like I lose it. I can't see, like the white blends into, the white background blends into that. So I have trouble seeing. So I always put it on a dark surface. All right, next step is let's grab some linen thread. And we're going to do a little bit of linen thread back behind our sentiment. So I just wrap it around my fingers a couple times. Snip it off. Now I'm going to grab myself a snot dot. And I'm just going to put one of those right in the center. Then I take these, wrap that around, and then I kind of pinch it in the center. And I stick it to the booger. So now I've got that loop around there. And actually, I'm thinking I want it to go the other way, just so that it does not get in the way of my lighthouse. There we go. And then you can kind of adjust your loops as you choose. Next step is going to be to add a couple dimensionals, or as we like to call them, Pop-Tarts. A couple little Pop-Tarts in here. And then we'll add that to our card, and that's it. That's how easy that is. So what do you think? Easy peasy, mac and cheesy, right? That's how I like to make my projects. I like to make them easy to recreate. Now, everything is always better with bling, yeah? So we're grabbing some rustic metallic adhesive backed dots. And these, I'm running out of them because I use them so much. This is like all I have left. So we're going to use them, and I only have the little ones left. So we're going to use them till they're gone, right? So we're just putting a couple little bling-a-bling blings there. And there we go. Quick, easy, simple, happy Lighthouse, sending you love and light card. Cool. All right, we got another one. Let's see what else we have. Okay, let's do the Lighthouse assembly, the Build a Lighthouse, right? Let's do that one next. I'm going to clean these off because I do need them for our next project. So do you guys, anybody have the Lighthouse Stamp Set? Anybody got this one in their arsenal? Thanks, Nora. Yeah, I'm all about making easy. Now keep in mind, you guys, I say this a lot, but you know, I totally copy these. I don't have much originality in my old brain, but you know, Pinterest is a godsend. And so these are from a lot of my fellow stamping demonstrators. Copy and share, right? Isn't that the name of the game? So I found these and absolutely fell in love with them. So let's do real red here. That is cut 4 1/4 by 11. And we're going to fold that in half for our card base. Hopefully I'll see a lot of my demonstrator friends tomorrow. Oh, it's one of the few you don't have, Kathy, yet. You don't have it yet, right? Okay, so let's see. Where are we here? I took a piece of Balmy Blue and I embossed that with the cloud embossing folder. This was one in the catalog that I kind of looked at and I was like, meh. But yeah, it's so cool. I've used it a lot with the hippos and it works perfectly with the lighthouses as well. It looks like this in the catalog. So see, wouldn't you say that too? Meh, not sure I need that one. Don't really get it. But yeah, whenever you see it actually worked out of the paper, it's gorgeous. So I love that. All right, so we're going to add that to a piece of basic white. And did I mention that was Balmy Blue? Sometimes I forget what I'm talking about. And I have just a little bit of an edge there. That's why I'm being extra careful. It's like 1/8 of an inch. Okay, so there we go. Now I have a piece of Crumb Cake, and I want to stamp some sand, some texture on there. So I'm grabbing this stamp here. And did I bring Crumb Cake with me? Let me look here. I sure did. So what I'm going to do first, yep, keyword yet. I say that a lot. What am I buying today? There's something that was not on my list. And then I have seen like 4 or 5 projects with it. And I'm like, dang it. I guess I have to buy that. And I can't think of what it is. Celebrate today, celebration. It's celebration tags, I think. And then there's a stamp set that matches it. So yeah, that's on my order today. So I just tore that. I don't know if that makes some of you guys cringe a little bit or not. If it does, no worries. You don't have to tear your paper. But I just wanted it to have that rough edge to kind of be like the sand, the base where this lighthouse is going to stand. So then I'm going to tap this a couple times and just add some texture to it. Oh my gosh. I'm like, why is that not stamping correctly? Oh my God, Brechbill. All right. Have you guys done this before? I totally put my stamp on backwards. This is the side that should be attached to my block. So this is my first day stamping. I think I like it. I might try it again tomorrow. Oh my gosh, you goof, Brechbill. So let's try and flip it over again and see now if we get some texture. Did I mention I'm flying out early tomorrow morning to go to New Orleans? So I am, I'm going to need, well, let's just flip it over. I'll rough up these edges this way. My brain is really going in 1,000 different directions because I need to get some things wrapped up here. How about that? Yes. Oh, good. Lori has, and she admitted it. Love it. some of you guys might not want to admit that this is things we have done in the past. That is a way to stamp, though. You totally can flip your stamps over and get a different image, but it is not the image I was going for today. I wanted to see some of that texture. All right, now that looks a little better than this giant dark blob. All right, so let's add this. This is our base now that our lighthouse is going to hang out on. So it's just going to sit down here at the bottom. And then we can add this to our card base. There's a little extra, so let's snip that off. I don't want that hanging out over the edge. There we go. All right, now, oh, did I show you the card we're making? This is what we're making. So we need to find our pieces and parts. I did do a lot of this ahead of time. So let's stamp our sentiment. This is going to be thanks. And I know I had a black ink pad. There it is. Things go missing from me. All right, I needed a thank you card for some friends that hosted us for dinner on Monday. So I'm going to do so much thanks on a piece of gray granite. Now it's time to build our lighthouse. So I did the big lighthouse in red. Here is gray granite. That is the little kid catcher at the top, right? To keep all the kids from falling out over the top. Then here's the black top of the lighthouse. Now we need to cut out the stripes. So what I did ahead of time is I have a sticker, the adhesive sheets on the back of this one. So I did that early. I really, really love those sticker sheets because it makes everything a big sticker and things are so much easier to adhere things. So if you have not used the sticker sheets yet, I highly encourage you to check them out. All right, we're going to get the baby out and we're going to cut this. All right, let's see what I got. A bunch of pieces here. I'm missing one. Found it. Okay. So let's run our die through there. All right, why is it not going? I might have the wrong. I thought I had the right. Oh no, I've got two bases on. That's why. All right, let's try this again. Nothing like messing up on live television. How about it? And I'm going to be a right-handed cranker. Hey, Mary Ellen. There we go. So now this is one big old sticker right back there. I only need this piece. Now, the one thing I'm thinking is we need to now start building this sucker. So I've got my red here. And I'm just going to attach the white piece, peel this off. Isn't that cool how that becomes a big sticker? I love this. Love it, love it. And then I'm going to layer it over top. So this is a couple different layers here, right? I've got my white going over top of my red, and I want to try to not see that red underneath there. Could you cut it off? Absolutely. And I think on the first one, I did cut the red off so that it didn't show through. There we go. It's taken shape, right? taken shape. Now we've got the black. So I did not make that one a sticker, but you totally could. We're just going to come in with our green glue because it's all kinds of awesome. Dot, dot, not a lot, right, Betty? I didn't see. Is Betty on with us? I saw Tamara, but did I see Betty? I know Lori says a lake is a mistake. You don't need a lot with the green glue. That is for sure. Now I'm thinking that's not going to work, is it, guys? Totally not going to work because now my red is showing through. And I have an idea to fix that. I don't want my red to show through. So I'm going to peel this off, and I am going to cut that red off. There we are. So now back in with the black. And we're just going to overlay that black right on top of the white. And I do like using the green glue for this because I can kind of slip it and slide it around. Make sure it gets good and stuck. Ta-da! Pretty. Now let's add that to our card base with some dimensionals. And do I have any biddies with me? I sure do. The biddies work perfect for up here, like that. Yeah, little baby dimensionals. If you don't have the biddies, just cut up a dimensional or use those edges. The edges of the big ones work great too. All right, so here's our lighthouse ready to hang out in the sand. There we go. Now I've got my sentiment. Oh, we needed the kid catcher. That's up top, and I did make that a sticker too. So it's going to go right across here to make sure anyone who goes up to visit our lighthouse does not fall out over the edge. Yay! Okie dokie pokies. Here we go. So a little bit more linen thread. We're going to do that the same way. Oh, did it fall in your cart, Tamra? Fell right in your cart. I love when that happens. We need a booger. So we're just going to do this the same way we did before. Put a little boogie in it. That's a joke. That's a dad joke. How do you make a tissue dance? Put a little boogie in it. Dad jokes. All righty. Tack that right in the middle. Perfect. Dimensionals, where'd they go? Oh, you know what? I only need a dimension on that side. I'm going to do a little adhesive on this side because it's going to go lay over top of the lighthouse that already has dimension on it. So I just need to tack it to the lighthouse. And then we've got our pretty dots here. We're going to use them till they're gone. So I'm going to put one here and one, well, there. And then how about one down here? No, let go. There we go. There's our Build a Lighthouse. Isn't that cool? I hope you guys love that like I do. I've got some more things I'm going to show you here in a minute. So there is so much thanks. All right, now, before we get on to our last project, I want to make sure you guys are aware that today is the final day to get my Lighthouse class at home. So I want to share with you, I have showed it a couple of times because it's awesome. But this is what you're going to get. So you're going to get the In Color Baker's Twine, the In Color Dots, and the In Color Glimmer. You're going to get half a pack of that In Color Glimmer. And it is so pretty in person, you guys. I don't even think the glimmer shows very well on there. So the other thing you're going to get is the tutorial to make these 3 cards. Okay, so you're going to use your glimmer paper and this kind of horizon technique, and you're going to make that one. Then we've got this one here. This is my favorite one. And this one here. Okay, so those are your projects, and then we're giving you this project for free. This is a free tutorial that you're going to get to create an 8x8 or 9x9 or 12x12 or 6x6, like whatever your frame is. You don't get the frame, but you'll get the tutorial for this one, and you're going to use your glimmer paper right there in the background. I use sun prints because I didn't have my glimmer. I didn't have that idea yet, but wouldn't that be pretty with like that starry sky glimmer paper? Just gorgeous. So today's the last day. The registration will be in the link below, so you can grab that class to go today. And then, of course, today's the last day for my Sweet Grace fundraiser. You guys know I work closely with Sweet Grace Ministries. It is in my town, but it does support families all over the country who are dealing with miscarriage, infant loss, and neonatal death. So kind of our goal is to send cards, lots and lots of cards. My goal is that they never, ever, ever have to buy a card. We keep them stocked in handmade cards. So if you guys ever want to donate, thinking of you, praying for you, thoughts are with you, or Mother's Day cards, please let me know. I will give you all of the information you need and make sure that those cards get to Sweet Grace. They send thousands and thousands of cards every year. So I do fundraisers for them. Even though you're making cards, this is your class. The proceeds, the money from this class actually goes to Sweet Grace. And my goal is to donate $1,000. So I'm hoping that we can make that happen. So with this class, you're going to get the black and white gingham ribbon, the iridescent pearls, and today is the day, memories, and more. And then you're going to get the PDF that you will make all of these cards. Aren't they gorgeous? You're going to make, I think it's 12 or 13 cards. And it's no stamping, you guys. So this is perfect for maybe if you have kids or grands, or you're looking for something to do, you and your girls want to get together. If you're going away and you want a quick kit to take with you, all you need is scissors and adhesive. Okay, it's going to come with your envelopes as well, and just some really cool cards. The other thing I want to tell you guys, registration ends today on that. Again, it'll be in the link description below. The other thing I want to tell you guys, this is super exciting news, and a lot of you guys may know this, but I did submit Sweet Grace for the Heart of Stampin' Up award, and we are one of the finalists out of 3. So I have a meeting today with Stampin' Up at noon. So please keep us in your thoughts, prayers, good vibes, good energy, and just hope that Sweet Grace is chosen as the winner of the Heart of Stampin' Up award. I don't know exactly what that means financially. Stampin' Up does come alongside to help out meet needs. And Katie, who runs the ministry, just said this would be such an answer to their prayers because they're getting ready to go into 3 new hospitals. So I think there will be maybe 19 hospitals in Pennsylvania that Sweet Grace is affiliated with. And I think she said one's in Montana. So they're starting to go across the country and offering support to these families in the hospitals who are going in and struggling through maybe a miscarriage or an infant loss or something like that. So that is really, really, really awesome. We're just thrilled that we made it to the top 3 because I've nominated them once or twice before and we get passed over. But I went at it a little bit different this year. I went at it with a big need. And the big need that Sweet Grace has is they need to raise $100,000 this year through their charity, or not their charity, their fundraiser walk. Their fundraiser walk has, of course, been been affected by COVID big time. They weren't allowed to have it. They weren't allowed to get together. They weren't allowed to walk. People were doing it individually, like they were doing virtual walks. Everyone would walk. And normally I think they raise 60 or 70,000, but they need $100,000 this year because they send these amazing baskets to the families. There are special bags that go to families who are struggling through miscarriage. And then there are these amazing baskets that go to families who have lost their babies. And each basket is like $60 or $70 worth of things that help the family deal and get through the struggles. So anyway, I could keep talking. I could keep going on and on about Sweet Grace, but just keep us in your prayers today. And hopefully that we are chosen, that we make the final cut. But if you want to ever donate cards to Sweet Grace, please let me know if you guys are interested in doing the fundraiser and having the proceeds benefit them. We're hoping to donate over $1,000 to them to help out with their goal. Somebody had asked about the black and white ribbon. Yes, it is in the annual catalog. So that's where that is. So are the iridescent pearls, and so are the memories and more. All right, final card. Final card. Okay, this one, I know who I stole this one from, and this one is from Erica Serwin. I love, love, love the Pink Buckaroo. Her stuff is like, woo, it's just, yeah, speaks to me. All right, so I'm going to get this out of here because I don't think I need it. All righty, there's our basic white card base. And grabbed a piece of He's the Man designer series paper. And where did our linen thread go? We're going to do some linen thread here. So we're just going to wrap this around the edges here. I'm going to do 2 strips, and then we'll attach that to our card base. Whoops. Okay, try again. Joining late. No worries, Pat. How are ya? And if anybody's catching the replay, hello. And don't forget to comment here. And if you're just joining us too, make sure you comment here because that will get your name entered for my summer school drawing. 2 lucky ducks are going to get a $25 gift certificate. So you'll be able to shop for some cool stuff. It's so sticky. Okay, there we go. My goodness, that was a lot of work. Hope it was worth it. All right, let's add this to our card base now. Oh, goodness sake. One thing about the seal is it does stick. And I am happy with that because we used to use that mono, or what they called snail, that Tombow multi-purpose, and I was just finding it was not sticking. Okay, now we're going to take our white piece here and we're going to pull in another stamp set. That would be this one. So we're going to create a nice little scene using the Oceanfront stamp set. Gotta make more room. My space. I'm outgrowing my space. And just when I said I didn't need that piece, daggone, I do need that scrap piece of paper, don't I? Maybe I fold it in half. It won't be hogging up so much room because I do want to make this a little bit lighter. My inks were just a little bit too dark. So we're going to start off with our ocean, and that is Night of Navy. Okay, so here's our ocean, or our waves. Water could be a lake. And I'm going to ink that up and stamp it off just one time so it's a little bit lighter. I really, really like this stamp set. Really, really like it. I'm going to keep that because I need that for my sentiment. Now we'll do the beach. Yes, Kathy, you are exactly right. I have crafter spread. Are any of my friends on here that go to retreats with me? Debbie was on with me, and Debbie often goes to my retreats and shares her table with me, even though we both might have 6 or 8 feet up to ourselves, but I inevitably spill over onto whoever's sitting next to me. It's crafter spread. I require a lot of space, and so I hog onto other people's spaces. So if you ever go to a retreat with me, be warned, I will hog your space in a heartbeat. All right, stamp that off so you can see. I probably could have done that one full strength just because my pad needs re-inked. But I did that for our beach. Now I'm going to go with the Balmy Blue for our sky. Stamp that off. And there is our pretty blue sky up top. Just very, very subtle. I wanted it to be very pastel-y. Then I'm going to do Night of Navy for my words. And they're going to go here on the side, always here for you. Then I am going to do some soft suede and some of the reeds or cattails down here in the corner. There we are. Now we could just totally go with that, right? That's gorgeous in itself. We wouldn't have to do anything else for that at all. But we are, right? We're going to add a lighthouse. So I have an idea of how I'm going to do this. So let me stamp. Stamp or die cut? It's a good, I'm pondering. Let me ponder for a second. I think we're going to stamp first. I'm going to just proceed, and then if it doesn't work out, then you'll know what not to do. So, it's called sharing, Thelma. Oh, I will tell them that. I am sharing their space, even though I have 6 or 8 feet of my own space, but yet I need more. All right, now we got to die cut that out. So let's get the baby out again. Also, you'll see over here I did a navy one. So you could totally do that, right? You could just do that one right there by itself, and that would be pretty. But I did that ahead of time. So let's see. Hey, guess what I didn't do, you guys? I didn't do a door prize. So I'll do that here in a second. I got so excited to talk about everything else that I forgot to do a door prize. Alrighty, let's hope that I can get this lined up the right way. Quit moving. So if you ever have problems, I think I've said this before, if you ever have problems with your baby boss and your dies moving around, just tape it down. Selma calls it sharing. Lori calls it being an invader. Yeah, I think my friends would probably go more with you, Lori. I am an invader. I can't help it. It's overflow. It's overflow parking. Deb must not be on here. Debbie, are you on here listening to that? She's the one I tend to spill over onto. All right, so there we go. We have our red and white. And now I'm going to see if I could do, this was my idea, right, is to change the top color. Now, I shouldn't say this is my idea because I told you this is totally an Erica Serwin card. She just did it a little bit differently, and I was like, I think that I can do this easier. I think I can. I think I can. So, yeah, I think I can because I just did. It involved the Stamparatus, and it involved masking and yada, yada. Yeah. Yep, that's what we're going to do. We're just going to do a little paper piecing right over top. There we go. Okay, let's add this one. So I don't know if you guys noticed, but I did die cut this ahead of time with the Deckle rectangle. So that's what that die cut is, the Deckle rectangle. And I did another one in blue. Card base. Glue that down. There we go. Grab a, there you are. Some linen thread here, and I'm just going to tie a bow here on the edge. There we are, super pretty. And then we'll add some dimensionals, and we are ready to rock and roll. This is it. Super pretty cards. I'm going to show you a couple others that I made during my play day, and then I'm going to do our prize patrol drawing as well. Thanks, Shannon. There's our lighthouse. Ta-da! There we go. Always here for you. True words, friends. Every Wednesday and every Monday. Always here for you. All right, so let's see what we made today. We have that one, our so much thanks, and our sending you love and light. Don't you love it? Love it, love it, love it. All righty, guys. Now, I did tell you, right, prize patrol. So our prize patrol from last time, I didn't have time to do it last time. So this is Vicki Saders. So Vicki, I don't know if you're on or not, but congratulations. You won this week's prize patrol. And next, or this week, actually, the one I'm giving away is some silver and gold twine. Perfect in time for the holidays. You'll need these for your Christmas cards, right? So all you need to do is like, love, comment, or sprinkle my video, and then stop back next week to see if you are a lucky winner. So let's see if I did a couple other cards here. I did. Look at this one with the brown. So this one is Craft, Espresso, and Daffodil. Love that with the bird DSP. That was kind of a take on Brian King. Then this one changed up the colors a little bit and used Coastal Cabana, Smoky Slate, and Basic Black. And then this is a Jamie Barbasi card. I love her. Love her simplistic cards. I don't know if you check her out on Instagram. She has all kinds of cool reels. So anyway, that is Navy, Night of Navy, and Daffodil Delight. So those are some others that I made with this one. All right, you guys, thanks so much for joining me. It's been super fun hanging out here with you guys. And don't forget to scroll down in the description. You'll find the dimension for the projects that I made. You'll find my affiliate link if you guys want to shop Stampin' Storage today and get that 15% off. And you will also find the link to my Lighthouse class and my Sweet Grace class. Both registrations end today. It's the last call. And thanks, you guys. Yep, I'm heading out tomorrow at 7:30 and heading to New Orleans. So I'm sure you'll see some posts there as I get to visit lots and lots of demonstrator friends. It's been so long since we've got to be together at a Stampin' Up! Event. So I'm super excited. All right, everybody, have a great week. See you soon.